Hi guys, today we're going to be making freeze dryer biscotti. So we're making freeze dryer biscotti today because I have a lot of bread. If you saw my video last month during our No Spend January, we did friendship bread and I made a lot of bread. So it's time for me to take care of this. I had it in the freezer, we've got it out. Now we're going to turn this into some great tasting biscotti. Now this is considered freeze dryer February. So if you've not seen any of these videos before, we'll make sure we leave a link in the description to the playlist. There are a number of channels that are participating in this collaboration. It's put on by Angela, the Inquisitive Farm Wife. Thank you, Angela, for inviting us again this year to take part in this collab. And I'll give more information as we go through the video on some of the fun prizes you might have a chance to win. And that even includes a small Harvest Right freeze dryer. So stay tuned in this video and we'll give you some more information as we go along. I just took these out of the freezer, got them thawed, and now we're ready to turn these into our freeze dryer biscotti. Now, when I made these, I made pistachio, banana cream, a pumpkin harvest, and of course our regular cinnamon. Now I'll make sure if you're interested in making breads like these that I leave links in the description to how to make a starter and to how to make the breads. So don't worry about that part. We've got you covered for that. So the first thing that we're going to need to do is take our loaves. We're going to get these unwrapped. We're going to cut these up into slices, cut those slices into what I call fingerling pieces. I'll show you how we do that and we'll get these ready to go on the tray. So before I start cutting the bread, I just wanted to quickly go over, I'm going to be putting my bread on our Harvest Right trays using our Harvest Right silicone tray liners. It just makes cleanup a lot easier. Now, we bought our freeze dryer about 5 years ago and we love it. We use it for everything from meals. If you saw our videos last year during the freeze dry February collaboration, you saw that we did chili and we did beef stew and we do fruits, we do vegetables, we do candy, we do all kinds of things. We do eggs, we do milk, a little bit of everything, including herbs from our garden, just anything that we want to keep long-term, 15 years plus, we try to put into our freeze dryer, keep as much of the nutritional value as we can, and get that on the shelf to fill our pantry. Now, the first thing I did is when I unwrapped my bread, I took the label and put it onto the end of the tray. Not that I won't necessarily be able to tell, but it's easier for me to label the trays so I know which bread is on which tray. So I'm just going to cut my bread into slices. I'm going a little less than an inch thick. And the most important thing with this is try to be fairly consistent. You don't have to measure each slice. Just by eye, fairly consistent in how you slice your bread. And once I get this all sliced this way, we're probably going to keep the end pieces for ourselves for breakfast tomorrow. And I will say this makes an amazing French toast, this bread. So I'm just going to put those aside. And then I'm going to take one slice and then I'm just going to cut that into strips. And this bread, I cut it into, say, 5 pieces. So each piece is that big. So easy to pick up and snack on. These are great to put in a jar. So I'm going to get all this cut up. I'm just going to lay these out on the tray and get these ready. And as soon as I have these trays full, I'll be right back. We've loaded up all 5 of our trays. Now I have a medium Harvest Right freeze dryer. So I've got 5 trays. When we bought this 5 years ago, this used to be considered the large. So if you've seen previous videos where I said it was a large, a 5 tray is now considered, I think, a medium. So their sizes have changed over the last 5 years, but we got all 5 of our trays loaded and we ended up with 1 cinnamon, 1 banana cream, 2 of the pistachio, and 1 of the harvest pumpkin. And I did the second tray of the pistachio because I like the fact that it has the nuts in it. And I think that just adds to the biscotti taste of the end result. So I'm just gonna put these covers on. And all the things that we're using today, the mats, the covers, all of these we got directly from Harvest Right. And I'll make sure that I leave our link in the description, as well as a link that's going to take you right to their Harvest Right page where you can enter to win a small Harvest Right freeze dryer of your own. Now, if you enter the Harvest Right giveaway and then you purchase one this month, because they are having a sale this month as well, and you happen to win, you can take the choose to either have 2 freeze dryers and take that, or you can get the cash equivalent for that small freeze dryer if you bought one already this month. So the information will be in with the giveaway information. Now it's time for me to take these down and get them in our freeze dryer. So we have our freeze dryer ready. We came down before we did the trays, got this started. It takes about 15 minutes to get the pre-freeze done. Now we've also closed the valve on the side and we're ready to load our trays. So now I'm just going to take my trays and I'm going to make sure that the labels I have on the end are facing forward so that I can see which type I've got on which level. And I'm going to track how long it takes us to get these freeze dried. And the nice thing is it tells you right up on the top what your temperature is. It gives you a timer. Get the tops off the last 2 trays. And these are our 2 pistachios. So I'm just going to put those next to each other in the bottom. So we have our trays in. It's as simple as that. Make sure the stuff on the tray doesn't go over the top too much, especially if it's something that may expand. And make sure you've got a little space between your pieces that you have on your tray. And just shut the door, hit continue, and then we'll come back later tonight and check on it. And then we'll be back with you probably tomorrow when they're done. Just got these back upstairs from the freeze dryer, and I had said I would let you know how long it took. It took a little bit less than 48 hours total, and that includes the initial freezing time, the vacuum freezing time, and the drying time. Plus, we added a couple extra hours of dry time on this morning as it finished sometime overnight before we got up. So I'm going to open a tray. And these covers make it so easy to carry them upstairs. So you can see the biscotti. I'm going to pick one up and just snap it. Snaps beautiful, so I know they're nice and dry. I'm going to try a piece. Awesome. It doesn't lose its flavor in the freeze dry process. Now this is a great way to extend some foods. If you have a party or an event and you have leftover sweetbreads or even cupcakes and cake, because we've done that before, we've done pound cake as well, you can cut them up, put them on your freeze dryer trays, freeze dry them, and at this point there's a lot of different things you can do with them. You can take and put them in a Mylar bag with an oxygen absorber. You can put them into a jar with an oxygen absorber. You can put them in a jar to eat right away, because I know some of these, that's going to happen. But you can also dress them up a little bit by drizzling chocolate on them or dipping them in chocolate. So let me get these all off the trays, and I'll be back and show you how we handle storing them and prepping them to eat. Before I took these off the trays, I just wanted to mention, now I had labeled these using just plain masking tape, and it does come off easy. It doesn't stick to the trays. So you don't have to worry about that causing a problem. Now, some of these I am going to put aside to do some chocolate on. Others I'm going to mix together to have a biscotti mix. So let me get these off these trays and I'll be right back. Well, we got everything off the trays and I have filled a 1/2 gallon jar with a mix of the different types of biscotti. And I made sure that I got it labeled and dated as well. And we'll be getting this sealed. And this one will go on the shelf. And this will last on the shelf for a while. I'm not too concerned about that. Although in this house, it usually doesn't last too long. I also have some that I am going to put into a Mylar bag. And again, I'm going to do just a mix of the different types, put it in a Mylar bag, put it in an oxygen absorber, seal it shut, and this will be ready to be put away as well. Now, I did take some of them and I chocolate drizzled some. I dipped some on the ends of the pistachio. I just dipped the ends in chocolate. These were some of the buttercreams. And then I took some of the pumpkin and I dipped those in chocolate and then added walnuts on the top. So there's a lot of different ways you can dress this up. These are ones that are going to get eaten right away. These aren't getting stored, or they may go with us when we do a visit to some family. So we'll see. But anyway, it's a great way to lengthen the life of breads. Now, my friendship bread, I had 10 loaves in the freezer, and I still have friendship bread starter that I'm working with. So I wanted to do something different with these, and I wanted to bring you along for that. So that's why we decided freeze drying these was going to be the best option. So remember, you can do breads like I did my friendship breads. You can do zucchini bread. If you make our green tomato bread, you can do that. You can do pound cake. You can do even regular like birthday type cake or cupcakes. Be careful on the frosting. Sometimes the frosting does have a tendency to poof up quite a bit because of the high sugar content. But give it a try, have fun. If you've done something like this in your freeze dryer, let us know. If you have questions about anything in this process, also let us know. We'd love to hear from you. If there's something else you'd like to see us freeze dry or have questions about how it gets freeze dried, also put those in the comments. Your comments help us to know what you're looking for, but they also help other people in the community to learn more and feel more at ease asking questions themselves. So we really do appreciate that. So these make a really pretty display with all the colors and the textures. So if you've got something special coming up and you have leftover breads, this is a great way to use those. So I'm going to grab a couple cups of tea. I'm going to grab Steve, and then we're going to talk to you a little bit more about how you can win that Harvest Right freeze dryer, as well as other prizes with this great collaboration. So Steve's going to give the biscotti a try. We've had this before, lots of different flavors. This is the first time I've made it with the friendship bread though. Yep. So as I said earlier in the video, we'll make sure we leave links to anything that we've used in the video, including our friendship bread recipe for the starter and for making the breads as well. But I wanted to just touch again on the fact that this freeze dryer video is part of the Freeze Dry February collaboration that is hosted by the Inquisitive Farm Wife. Thank you again for hosting this. We have every day of February, there will be a video that is related to freeze drying, storing freeze-dried foods, using freeze-dried foods, making meals with freeze-dried foods, how to freeze-dry different foods. So there's going to be a little something for everybody out there, whether you have a freeze dryer or not.
And then every Friday, Angela from the Inquisitive Farm Wife is going to have a live where she's going to discuss the contest and the videos that have been played throughout the competition up to that point.
Yeah, the collaboration.
The collaboration.
Yep. So with this, you get to meet some of the collaborators in her live. She usually has somebody as a guest who's part of the collaboration. And it's great to always find new channels, especially if freeze drying is something you're super related to in what you want to learn more about, or most of these channels do a lot of other things as well. So make sure we'll leave a link to the playlist that's going to have all the different channels. Make sure you go check it out. Give everybody a little bit of love. Everybody could use that. And there are other prizes that are available as part of this collaboration as well. And that's talked about by Angela as well. So make sure you check out the very first video in the playlist, which was her talking about how this whole thing works. Other than that, thank you very much to Harvest Right for hosting the contest for who can win a free freeze dryer. It's a small freeze dryer. Harvest Right is hosting this giveaway on their page directly, so you don't have to worry about scams. If anybody other than Harvest Right reaches out to you, it is not a real giveaway.
Right.
Yeah, so Harvest Right does a lot. We are Harvest Right affiliates because we love our freeze dryer so much. And
it was definitely a game changer when it came to long-term food storage. If you're interested, they've got tons of information on their website. We'll have links to their webpage. We'll also have our affiliate link listed down in the description. Make sure to check them out. Their webpage will answer any questions you have as far as nutritional value of food, how long it lasts on the shelf if stored correctly, and how easy it is. They also have tons of videos on how to freeze dry certain meals and certain foods, all on their webpage. Super, super helpful. They also carry all of the bits, pieces, and parts. Mylar bags, oxygen absorbers, tray liners, silicone tray liners, the tray covers. So they've got it all there.
Yep. And a nice thing about this collaboration is it allows you to see a lot of different people, their take on how they use their freeze dryer, because everybody uses it a little bit differently. We use ours throughout the year. We have another video coming up in this collaboration more towards the end of the month, so stay tuned for that as well. We're excited to be able to come back and visit with you again. We'll have our other regular videos on our channel. If you're new to us during this collaboration, if you ended up finding us through the collab or through a link to our channel from one of the other collaborators, welcome. Happy to have you here. And we'd love to hear how you found us, if that is the case. We do freeze drying, canning, all different kinds of preserving, gardening, homestead, chickens, DIY builds, a little bit of everything on our channel. Right now we're kind of snowed in. We had another snowstorm. So whether you
I went out and cleared this morning, just looked out the window, and you can't even tell that it was shoveled. So got to start all over again.
Yeah. So this is a nice little treat for us before we head back out to that. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, if you have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comments. And until next time, everybody, take care.
See ya.
Bye.